Hi friends, welcome back. So for today's video, I am just going to do another weekly flip through of my Commit30 and my pocket Moleskine here. This is going to be for last week. I'm finally like catching up on my videos, so bear with me. I have a lot going on in the background and in my real personal life. And yeah, so let's just go ahead and get started with it. I am loving this planner still. Like I can't like rave enough about this planner. I absolutely love my Commit30. It has become like my every single day carry, along with my pocket Moleskine here. Sometimes I do take it with me and sometimes I don't, and that's just how it's been lately, but it's working for me, so therefore I am going to just keep rolling with it until something else great comes along. Or I'm not saying I'm going to stay in this planner for the rest of the year. Would I like to stay in this planner the rest of the year? Yes. So let's manifest that for myself, that I like follow through with the whole year. But anyways, let's just go right into it. Everything is still the same inside of my Commit30. There's not really anything new except for like a couple stickers. Like I laid this down because this was like a 2024 overview and I didn't really need it, and I'm reading my book currently, so I just wanted to like kind of document like the books that I'm gonna read. So I just have that there, and I think that's the only new thing that I have added to my Commit30. Other than just like a little couple like stickers here and there and whatnot. Yeah, I think that's it. But let's just go ahead and get into the month or the week of, nope, this is this week, for the week of May 1st to the 7th. So this is how this spread came out that week, and I just absolutely adore it. Honestly, every single week that I do plan in, it's just I just love this planner. Anyways, let's just go ahead and get started. I keep saying that, but let's do that. So this week I usually don't put like this week I commit to or anything like that. I kind of just like write whatever I want. Like last week, let's see, the previous week I just kind of like stuck whatever on top, and that's normally how I do it. But this week I actually committed to waking up early. Did I do a good job? No, not really, but whatever. I just decided to document it that week for some reason, just so that way I can see how like I'm doing and whatnot. Wasn't the greatest. So that's just what I committed to that week, was waking up early. Last week, I had to check my emails and then also the incoming mail that was supposed to come in that week. I had 2 Amazon deliveries that week, and then also I didn't like the items, so I ended up I still have to return them, but I just had to return to the UPS. Apartment hunting again, and then also I had to make some phone calls, and then also I wanted to do a weekly flip of my like basically what I'm doing now, but I ended up not getting to it, and I was so devastated that I wasn't able to. I was only able to do the week of the 17th to the 23rd, which was like 2 videos ago. But yeah, that was my life to-dos that week. And then we're just gonna go ahead and get started on May 1st. So Monday, May 1st, I just had hot coffee, and I actually woke up at 5 a.m. that morning, and I had hot coffee. I read my book, and like I just had some like wonderful, I had YouTube on, and I was listening to like jazz music with like the rain, like like that coffee cafe vibes. So that was my morning for like a good like 3 hours, and it was so nice. And then I also just managed to read and enjoy my coffee before Dalton woke up. So it was a wonderful, wonderful Monday morning, a perfect start to a new week. I worked out that day. I did grow with Joe, and then also some walking. And then I literally did nothing else all day but cuddle with my son. So I put this, I think his name is Pusheen. And it's just Pusheen, and then there's a cat laying on top of Pusheen, and it just looks like me and my son that day. Because he was still getting over his sickness, because he was previously sick, and we went to the ER like 2 days before, and then that Sunday he was feeling a little better, and then Monday he was like kind of coming off of it, but he was still a little sick. Ooh, it's 1:11. Okay, I manifest that. Anyways, I'm manifesting whatever the signs are showing me right now. Anyways, you guys, let's see, where was I at? So that's basically me and my son right there. And then for dinner we had salad and go, and then I painted my nails that day. And then over here, May 1st. Okay. So again, like I said, I woke up at 5 a.m., had my hot coffee, and then also read my book. And then I just put seriously due, and that was putting away my laundry, but it didn't happen because, like I said, I literally did nothing all day because Dalton wanted me to hold him and lay with him. So I ended up like doing that instead. And through all of that, I managed to work out. I painted my nails, and then we had dinner, which was salad and go. So and then now for Tuesday, May 2nd, I just put yikes. I woke up at 8:30 a.m. Yeah. Slow morning. I had to call a few places that morning. I was able to film a YouTube video, which was just a flip through. I posted on Instagram. We had Black Rock Coffee. I also had from Black Rock Coffee, I had a caramel truffle, and it was so good. I put #fire because it was so good. My baby is feeling and doing so much better today, so Dalton was a lot better that Tuesday. Over here, just put slow morning, call a few places today, film my YouTube flip through, post on Instagram. Black Rock Coffee, caramel truffle is bomb. Dalton is so much better, so I'm so glad because it was a rough couple of days, and I'm just so happy that he's feeling so much better. And then I just put like the sticker here that just says don't overthink it, which I thought just, matched the vibe that day. And then for Wednesday, May 3rd, I woke up at 9 a.m. I had Starbucks coffee, we had breakfast, I read my book, and then I just documented that Dalton ate so much food, you guys, because of him being sick previously. He wasn't really eating as much, so like it was like because he was better, he just like kept eating all day. Like when I say kept eating, he had breakfast, he had snacks, he had fruits, he had everything like that day. And so I just documented that he ate so much that day. My aunt came over, and then we had an Amazon delivery that day, but like I said, I need to return it. We also decided on a new apartment, so we finally picked an apartment that we wanted to stay at, or to like start leasing and living there. So I was so happy I documented that, because that was like the exciting part, is just finding a place. Paperwork to be filled out. We needed to fill out paperwork. My son had a late nap, and then we did a Big Lots trip, and then I paid some bills that evening, and then my husband was home late. And then over here, just put the same thing, up at 9 a.m. It was payday for my husband, so that means I paid bills. We had Starbucks coffee, breakfast, I read my book. Dalton ate a lot that day. My aunt came over. I had an Amazon delivery, and then also need to return it. I just put that Dalton had a late nap. We found an apartment, and that we just had to fill out some paperwork, and then did a quick Big Lots run. So that was Wednesday, May 3rd. And then for Thursday, May 4th, I just put on top that I had to make a Klarna payment. I woke up at 8 a.m. It was my uncle's birthday, so I called him and wished him happy birthday. And I guess I put up at 8 a.m. again, twice. We had Starbucks again and breakfast. And then I just used this crunch time sticker to say that we needed to start the application process for the apartment that we decided on. I had to call my husband because I needed some information to do the application. So that's what that's for. I worked out. I did Grow with Joe. Grow with Joe has been like my go-to workouts lately. I love her. I love her energy, and I just enjoy like thoroughly getting a good workout in. Like girl or whoever is watching this, not just girls specifically. I usually say girl. Sometimes I even say it to my husband accidentally. It's just a habit. Not like, how would I say it? Not like referring to only one gender, but when I say that Grow with Joe is amazing, like she's so good. I can do like a 20-minute workout and I am so sore the next day. It is so amazing, and it's just always so much fun. It's never boring. So if you have been wanting to work out from home and it's not like super intense or hard or anything like that, just to like get started and just to basically get your heart moving and everything like that, I recommend watching Grow with Joe. My aunt is actually the one who told me about her, and I finally decided to try her out, like starting back when I started working out in March finally. And I'm like, I can't believe I waited this long. So shout out to my aunt, because she's the one that told me about Grow with Joe, and now I can't get enough of it. My aunt came over, had another Amazon delivery, again needs to be returned. And then I just put Dalton was hard to put down for bed that night. I did another Klarna purchase. I just got done paying off one of them, and then I decided to do another purchase. But I am doing a no spend challenge for the month of May. But technically it wasn't a no spend because my husband promised to get it for me. And so I decided to do it through Klarna because it was going to be a bit more than I had anticipated. So I did it through Klarna. So technically it's still a no spend because my husband promised to get it for me. Anyways, so that was Thursday, May 4th. And then over here, just put Klarna, paid $32.96 just to pay off my purchase. I was up at 8 a.m., had Starbucks and breakfast, worked out, started the application process, called my husband because I needed some information from him for the application. It was my uncle's birthday, and I called him. Amazon delivery needs to be returned. Dalton was hard to put down tonight, and then also I put a Klarna purchase. And then for Friday, May 5th, I was up at 7:30 a.m. that day. My husband worked a few hours, and then he was off for the rest of the day. And most of that day, like, we just hung out. I just read my book. You know, my son played. My husband, you know, cat nap because he woke up early that morning. He decided to take a little cat nap with my son. And so, yeah, it was just a very chill Friday. And I just put this big sticker here that just said, I like big books, because I was reading my books all day that day. Or I was reading my book all day that day. We had Starbucks that morning, and then also our breakfast. We did a quick Walmart run, and then it was also pizza night. And then also it was game night, apparently. Oh, which, by the way, I should write that down. Oops. I should put that. They watched the Phoenix Suns game. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I forgot about that, because they were like yelling and going like hooping and hollering. And then I'm gonna put Phoenix Suns game. Okay, and then I'm just gonna point an arrow down there. There we go. Let me put it over here. So since I finished that up right there, I can show you guys this one. So for Friday, May 5th, again, just up at 7:30 a.m. Dalvin worked a few hours that day and then took the rest of the day off. I just put that I read, because that was what I did a majority of the day. So went to Starbucks coffee, and then also had our breakfast in the morning time. I don't really follow like a schedule here. So like it says, you know, like the time schedule on the side, but I don't personally do it just because I don't really follow like schedule regimens, whatever. And I just kind of like plan out however my day is. But in my head, like I know that we got it that morning, you know, because I wrote it over there. But yeah, it makes sense in my head. I did a Walmart run. It was also pizza night. And then let me just write that we watched the Phoenix Suns game. I don't even know. If they won or what's happening. Oh man, I'm not a basketball person. You show me football and baseball and I'll watch that, but I don't know why. Basketball, I'm just kind of like, whatever. And then let's move on. So for Saturday, May 6th, my husband worked overtime that day, so he was at work like a majority of the day, like till I think it was like 1 or 2. Slept in that morning. We slept in until 9:30. We had Black Rock coffee, and then our breakfast. We had I had a Shine Sticker Studio delivery. I keep saying we, like my husband is the one. You guys, I make myself laugh. We didn't have a Shine Sticker Studio delivery. I did. My son didn't take a nap that day. We made another Walmart run. And then because my son didn't have a nap that day, he went to sleep early. So like this evening, I just did a little like documenting, or like a little like journaling. So I just put Dalton went to sleep early tonight, and Dalvin and I watched Twilight and had so much fun laughing and enjoying the evening. So it was just a nice evening with my husband. My son was sleeping and we were able to like eat the snacks. We had bought some snacks because I was like, I know he's gonna crash out like right at 8 o'clock, and sure enough he did, and we were able to like watch Twilight and just enjoy like a whole bunch of like just talking and chatting and enjoying all the snacks and whatnot. So it was just a nice evening that night. And then over here, just slept in until 9:30 a.m. My husband worked overtime. I use purple. I highlight purple stuff for me. Had Black Rock coffee and then also breakfast. And then I put Shine Sticker Studio delivery that day. No nap. Went to Walmart again. And then just basically documented the same thing. Just put Dalton went to sleep early, and we were able to watch a movie and just laugh while enjoying our snacks that we prepared. Such a great night with Dalvin. So I just wanted to document that. My husband works like a lot. He works during the weekdays, and then when we have the weekend, when he has the weekends off, we're normally like running around doing errands and stuff like that. So it was just nice to like spend an evening in and watch movies and stuff like that. So it was a wonderful, wonderful night. We had so much fun. Okay, and then for Sunday, May 7th, we woke up at 7:10 a.m. We got ready, we left the house, we went to Starbucks Coffee and Einstein Bagels, or I put Starbucks Coffee and Einstein Bagels with my boys. And then from there, we went straight to like Mesa, which is probably like a 30-40 minute drive from where I live. And we went there because we wanted to go get a gift for my mom for Mother's Day this coming weekend. We went to Daiso because it wasn't too far. I had to check my emails. We had to sign the documents for the apartment. And then we went to Dutch Brothers Coffee. We did a Target run. And then that evening, I just submitted the info to get like the utilities on for our new place. So I just wanted to take care of all of that. Or I just took care of that evening. And then over here, Sunday, May 7th, just said that we woke up at 7:10 a.m. Starbucks Coffee and Einstein Bagel with my boys. Oh, sorry guys, my son isn't in the room with me. He's with his grandma right now, so that's why it's like super quiet, because he was playing, and I'm like, you know what, right now is a good opportunity for me to go in the room and film. So luckily she's watching him for me while I do all this, and shout out to her because I wanted to film a couple videos. Buy gift for my mom that day on Sunday. And then we went to Daiso, check emails, sign documents, submit info for the utilities, did the Target run. It was an early bedtime that night just because we woke up so early and we did so much that day. Had Dutch Bros Coffee. So that was the week of May 1st to the 7th inside of my pocket Moleskine here. And then that was the week inside of my Commit30. And then down here, I just have like a couple things, like I had to pay these bills this week, so I just check marked that off. I just read that I just wrote that I wanted to do at least read one chapter daily, and I did. And so yeah, you guys, that was the week of May 1st to the 7th. And I am going to end the video here and film another one right after this, because now I have the time, you guys. So be sure to look out for my next video again, and I appreciate you guys watching, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye.